The Templo Mayor, also known in Nahuatl as the Huey Teocalli, is possibly one of the most well-known Mesoamerican structures that no longer stands today. With the remains located in Mexico City, it once stood at around 45 meters tall, similar in height to the Monument of Independence in the same city, or the more comparable Temple of the Moon in Teotihuacan. On top of this temple were two chapels, the northern one dedicated to the divinity of agriculture and rain, Tlaloc, and the southern one dedicated to the divinity of war and the sun, Huitzilopochtli, both sides reflecting a common Mesoamerican motif of duality of two opposites being interconnected. Now, the temple itself was made of stone, limestone, earth, sand, and wood, with many materials being brought from their subjects in the valley. And during its history, the temple went through many renovations, in which we see an expansion of the temple, which created another layer in its construction. And now, there are different reasons for these renovations, such as earthquakes, floods, and land sinking that the location is subject to, and still is, but also because each Mexica ruler wanted to leave their mark in history. Now, the temple itself is supposed to symbolize Coatepetl, the hill from which Huitzilopochtli was born, and his snake statues at the base of the pyramid symbolize the first word in the name Coatepetl, Coatl, meaning snake. According to the Mexican archaeologist Eduardo Moctezuma, who has a pretty cool surname, the temple also showcases a Mexica myth, where at Coatepetl, Huitzilopochtli was born and slayed his sister Coyolxauhqui, who was associated with the moon, and defeated hhis other siblings, the Cinso and Huitznawa, and drove them into the sky where they became the stars. Now, this story can be seen as the eternal struggle between night and day, and is further emphasized at the temple, where this monolith of the slain Coyolxauhqui is found at the base of the pyramid, in contrast to the much higher temple of Huitzilopochtli, which is found at the top of the pyramid. Overall, this is just a summary of all the symbolism that you could find at this temple, which just shows the great cultural importance that this building had.